Hello everyone and welcome to my kitchen. It's Alexis, your Pampered Chef consultant here in Southeast Coastal Georgia, where I teach you how to use your Pampered Chef tools along with recipes so you can make what I'm making at my house at your house. Today we're doing steak-em sandwiches. Yeah, steak-em. Get these at the grocery store, and I've got one. It's only 6 in here. Buy one get one free. I think they used to have 8 in there. We're going to be putting some onions, peppers, and mushrooms in our steak sandwiches along with mozzarella cheese. Some of the tools I'm going to be using today, I got my tongs right here. We got the quick slice and a grater right here, medium coarse grater. And of course I have my little colander that I cleaned my mushrooms off first because they were pretty dirty and they need all to be used up. We're going to be sauteing everything in this rectangle skillet by Pampered Chef. It's non-stick. It is scratch resistant. However, try not to use metal on any of your cookware because it does scratch. All right, so we'll be using some different tools. Now this one here, what's really cool about this is the handle comes off so that I can have a lot more room between me and my stove and stuff. So we really don't need this right now. We're gonna put that over to the side. And hey Jen, how you doing, girl? And I got a glass of water because I drink water all day long. The first thing I get up, I drink water, and it helps me with my weight loss and just keeping myself full. All right, so let's get the show on the road. We're gonna start by heating this up. We're gonna turn on I have a gas stove, but it works on electric stoves also. So whether it's a flat top or a coil top. So we're gonna get that going. We're gonna put in a little bit of oil because we're gonna saute up our veggies. This one here is an oil and vinegar dispenser, and you just push that thing and it goes right up to whatever. It's about 2 teaspoons of oil that's going in here. We're gonna saute up the onions once that pan gets hot. When you heat up a pan, it's only supposed to heat up between 3 to 5 minutes. All right, so it's 3 minutes to 3 right now. And we're gonna put you on my tripod. Yeah, my tripod's sitting there so that you could look face down on what I'm doing, and then eventually put you over on the block over there so you see me and what's cooking. So let me put you back over on the tripod. I'm gonna screw you all in. There you go. And let's turn this around so you can see what I'm doing right here. I'm gonna need another mat. I'm gonna put this off to the side. This can go in the refrigerator, keep it nice and cold while we're cutting up our veggies, because your cheese needs to be cold in order for you to shred it. All right, that's in there. Keep it nice and cold. Close that refrigerator. And I'm gonna put that back where it belongs. And we need a nice little mat so I can pick it up and throw it in there while we're at it. Also, I'm going to be using a knife on this. We're going to be using the quick slice for the peppers. I'm just using a regular knife, a Santoku knife. Make sure you hold the knife right. Slice down. My friend Aiden says, just slice it in half and it'll peel right up. I'm like, okay, let's get a garbage bowl because we could save our scraps and make a soup out of it. So all this could be saved and put it in your soup stock. All right, so I did divide it in half and open that up. And I can probably slice off this bottom end too. There we go. That one, and get one more. Get that off. And this is done live, so you can see the process of what I'm doing and how long it takes to make your items. It took me about 5, maybe 7 minutes to get all this stuff together. All right, so I'm going to slice this one just nice. Now, I'm not going to use my quick slice on this because onions are a little bit too thick to use on my quick slice. You can, but then it may bend your blades, and you really don't want that to happen. So just use a knife. We slice it in half, and now we're just slicing it into nice little 1/4 of an inch thickness. All right, so we got that. All right, so it's been 3 minutes. We're gonna add our mushrooms. These are already nice and cleaned up. I did have to use water because they were pretty dirty. All right, and I'm gonna put them right in my pan and saute these babies up. And you hear that nice sizzle? That's what you want to hear. Okay, we're gonna put that in there. I'm gonna also put my onions in there because while we're here, let's put the onions right in. There we go. All right, onions, make sure they're all level. Don't overcrowd your pan because otherwise it sweats and then you're steaming your veggies rather than sauteing them up. There we go. Let's put you back over, and we're gonna slice up our peppers. I'm gonna do up a few peppers too. I'm gonna slice the bottom, and then you can go right in and slice off the rest of how much peppers you need. I don't need all these peppers, so I'll leave some off to the side. There. There. And I'm using about half of a pepper. I'm a pepper, you're a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? All right. Oh, now this thing here comes in 3 parts. It has this protective covering, the top, and then here. This is a serrated edge. These are very, very sharp. That's why you leave the white cover on. So we're going to put our peppers in and slice them. It doesn't matter if you slice them skin side up or the inside up first. It doesn't matter. All right, there's one. Here's one with the skin on the outside. And they are slicing up. This is great. This tool is great if you're doing crudités and you want them sliced evenly. It slices them perfectly. You can also turn them the other way and it dices them. There. And one. And I got the other green one right here. All right, that's gonna be really too long. All right, got them all done. Now I'm gonna show you how to do the square dice. All right, so you get one that's perfectly 1/4 of an inch, and you can put it right back in here and dice them. This is good for like salads, all right, where they're perfectly matched. If you want stuff to look evenly in your ingredients. All right, let's see. We got all that. So we got our peppers done. We got our onions in there, and we are ready to go. This is a quick and easy dinner for anyone. Well, especially if you're not a vegetarian. If you're a vegetarian, yes, you may want to skip this broadcast. All right, so my onions and mushrooms are being cooked over here. Sauteing them up. I can get my handle. Here, I got my handle because I don't have it in front of me right there, so that avoids any accidents on your stove of kids coming in, and you're just going to push over and pull back, and it puts it right on like that, and you can start move these around. But we're still going to need a few minutes to saute these up. We're going to take them off, put them on a plate, and then saute our peppers up. So while that's happening, you can let me know if you have any questions. We do have a lot of people in the house. Let me know where you're coming in from so I can give you a shout out. All right, let's, I'm going to flip us around. I think that's it. Hey, Jimmy Dawson, thank you for joining. I think Aiden might be in the house. I'm not sure who else is in the house. Let me see. Jen and somebody with an N. Nico Rogue 8 is in the house also. And let's see. I think that's about it. All right. So I'm on the food broadcast right here, and we are making steakum sandwiches. And instead of putting them on a hoagie roll, which has a lot of points to it, I'm on Weight Watchers, and I want to eat a little bit healthier. I'm going to put mine on these ole tortillas. I'm going to do an ole tortilla like a burrito, or you can even do it as a quesadilla. There you go. Either one works well. So I'm going to put mine in that, and my mom's, I'm going to put hers on Italian bread. So that's how we're going to do this. I'm probably going to have too many vegetables left over, but I can always use this in another meal. All right. Hello, hello. Hey, Steve in the UK. Hey, Steve, did you lose your account? No, that's the same one. I thought somebody, Steve. No, maybe it was the other guy, Steve. Hello, also from Iowa. Hello, Iowa. How are you doing? Carlin. How are you doing? I know Steve from Periscope days. Aiden's from Leeds, England. He's over from Periscope also. Jenna the Revolutionski. Hello from Iowa. Well, we have a lot of Iowans in here. Must be your lunchtime right now. Hello from, we got that one. I got that one. Oops. Kim. Oh, Kim Harland. Okay. Hey, Kim. How are you doing? Hello. Let's see. Nana from Fresco, California. Hello from Illinois, Nana. Is that a different Nana? There's Nana Lupita, and then there's Nana 05. I got 2 Nanas in the house. My mom's called Nana from my son calls my mom Nana. Nan, actually. Let's see. P. Harris. What's we got cooking? Well, right now we're sauteing up some onions and mushrooms because we're going to put these on our steakum sandwiches. North Carolina is in the house, says EB. How are you doing? What are we making today? We're making steakum sandwiches, which is just these steakum sandwiches, you know, these meat. And we're just going to do up these 6, just put them in here, and it'll shrivel right up, and then we'll put all this stuff together. Right now we're sauteing some nice button mushrooms. They're white mushrooms, and some white onions. All right? And I want to make sure that they are like nicely brown before I flip them. So don't be moving your don't be shuffling your pan back and forth. If you want to caramelize them, they need to sit still. And they've been sitting still for about 5-6 minutes right now. So I want to see, I'm going to flip some and see if they're really good. But yeah, that's how we want that nice caramelization on there. All right, now we can start shushing them around. Let's see, I'm going to decline that one. There we go. Turn up the heat and flip around. Yeah, I can turn up the heat a little bit. Thanks. I did put it down because I was like waiting for it to heat up, and then we were talking. All right, so I did turn up the heat. It's up to medium-high. Never cook your food on high heat. You never need to do that. You can warm it up. You can heat up your pan on high heat, but turn it down to medium-high or medium heat. So we got this going. And we're just going to shush this around. And if I didn't get them all to shush them, then we can do them with the tongs and just flip them also. There we go. And I just want these. These are going to take the longest to cook. The onions and the mushrooms. All right. There we go. And I'm going to get a plate out. We're going to put this on a plate so that we're ready to go at the end. Got that. Got my plate over there so we can cook them all up. I want them nice. Maybe I have to put a little bit more oil in here in the pan. Now, if you ever need to put the oil in the pan, find an empty spot and let it get heated up first, and then shush them around, okay? You just need a little bit more oil. It doesn't take that long to heat that oil up, okay? I did not add any salt or pepper to this. We'll add it at the end. When you add salt, and at this point, you're actually bringing the water out, and you're dehydrating everything, and it's getting very liquefied. So I just went to a plate from 1970. It is. It probably is. Probably 1970 something's Corral by Corning. Way back in the day. All right. We don't need to go out and buy new plates when you have these are perfectly good. Let me know. I'm going to show you another plate, and you tell me what country it was made in. All right, here's a nice plate. Where is this plate made in? Where is this plate made in? We know that one was made in the United States, but where was this plate made in? There you go. Question of the day. That's my good china. Italy? Nope, not Italy. This was like when I was single, I wanted to have a nice place setting, and it was white, so it shows food really good. But it's not Italy. It's not China either. Nope, not China. Not France. Not Switzerland. Not France. There you go. Ellis Bells. So it is actually Germany. It is, I don't know. It's a Bavarian plate. And this one I got way back in the 1990s. And I have a set of 4 of them. All right. So that's your quick tip of the day. Actually, I like German. I love German china. All right, so these are caramelizing really nice. See how that is? Now that is really good, but we still need to cook these down just a little bit more. The onions are looking beautiful too. All right, here we go. Yay me, says Ellis Bells. Faye says, Messenger US 1 faves. Portugal. No, not Portugal. That would be really nice. Have Portugal, Portuguese china. I don't think I've even seen any from Portugal. But Germany, Bavarian china is very beautiful. All right, so I don't want my onions to get too brown, so I'm going to remove some of these that are getting overdone because I don't want them to overcook. There you go. Just get those up. There's a nice one. We need to get those mushrooms all cooked up. We're just sauteing up our mushrooms and our onions. Let's separate them. We're separating onions from mushrooms now. There we go. And again, I don't want my onions to get too overdone because then they don't taste as good. But they are looking beautiful. All right, let's do a few more minutes on those, and then we'll take them off. All right, tap the screen. Thank you, Tony. Tap the screen. Do some tap, tap, tap those hearts, and share out to 5 of your friends and bring them in. See if they come in. All right, it's just, I don't ask for a whole lot, just 5. Just 5 people that you know. Oh, this one's really dark. See how dark this one is? Yeah, it's a little dark. All right. I like these little tiny baby ones. Look at these baby mushrooms. This is like such a tiny baby mushroom. All right. And I think my onions are pretty much done. I don't want them overdone. Because I've had onions that were overdone and they're just not the best. All right, onions all done. All right. I'll turn down my heat just a little bit. Get all my onions out of the thing. A good set of tongs is definitely needed in your kitchen. See how this thing goes down? It closes. But when I turn it upside down like I'm going to work on it, it opens up. See, so it stays open. But when I turn it this way, it closes. And all my tools that you see are by Pampered Chef. And you can purchase them. The link is in the profile, or message me, and we can get your party started up. All right. Does anybody know what Pampered Chef, on the scale of 1 to 10, we have, I don't know, 200 people in here. On a scale of 1 to 10, how familiar are you with Pampered Chef? These are just beautiful. Yeah, these are beautiful. Just a few more minutes and they'll be done. Matter of fact, I should cut some of these up. Oh, I need a fork. I need a fork, y'all. All right. Just slice that one in half. Just slicing the bigger ones. I should have done this beforehand, but I didn't. On a scale of 1 to 10, how familiar are you with Pampered Chef? Yeah. One more. No, maybe 2. Yeah, and one more. Whoops. I'm doing one more. I think I did 5 since I did one more. Separate. All right, beautiful. Oh, these are just nicely cooking up here. All right, what is Pampered Chef, please? Pampered Chef is a company that sells tools, kitchen tools, such as pans, cutting boards, knives, tongs, everything that you have in the kitchen, they sell. All right, and it's an American company, and we do have consultants in 4 other countries, which is Canada, France, I think I'm going to say Switzerland and Germany. All right, I forget if it's Austria or Switzerland. All right, so my mushrooms are nicely done up. All right, we're going to take these off and put them on the plate. Oops, put them all off. All right, so my pan is nice and hot. I'm going to turn off the stove for a second because we're going to add some more oil into our pan. And look how nice and clean this pan is. We're going to add a little bit more oil, and I'm using avocado oil. I'm going to put about another 2 teaspoons in there, and I'm going to get my peppers. I'll turn my stove back on because, again, my pan is super, super hot. And we're going to add in our peppers. And we'll saute these babies up. Make sure they're all nice and flat and separated. There you go. So Pampered Chef has a catalog, and you can find the virtual catalog in my profile. There's a link. And so it sells all the fabulous tools. You name it, it sells it. I have most of the stuff here. Stoneware was our first one. First things that they sold 43 years ago, I think it is. All right, bakeware, you name it, they have it all. All right, so and I've been with Pampered Chef. I've been a Pampered Chef consultant for 7 years come November 2nd, I believe. I think it's the 2nd. It's either the 1st or 2nd of November. There we go. Make sure they're all nice and flat. There we go. And we're going to saute up our peppers right now. Oh, I love mushrooms. Yes, Cindy, these are beautiful mushrooms. Look at these. That is absolutely stunning. We have caramelized onions and sauteed mushrooms. And I just did it in avocado oil, because avocado oil has a higher smoke point than olive oil. So we're just going to keep them there. If you want, you can put a lid over it and then keep it nice and hot. But we're going to do some steak and sandwiches here. So it's going to take another 3 to 5 minutes to brown these babies up. Yes, they look amazing, says I can't, Tina. Hey, Tina. A little pricey. You know what? Karen, Pampered Chef is a little pricey, but you get what you pay for. So you can go out and buy yourself some tongs, and then they break. Or you can buy a Pampered Chef one. I've had these, I don't know, probably 6 years at least. Could even be 7. This one was brand new, probably a year ago. And I'm still using it. I still use all my old stuff too. Like, here. This was the old sprayer, and this is the new sprayer. I got olive oil in this one and avocado oil in this one. They retired this one, and I brought this one out because it sprays lighter and further. All right, so the tools I have, I first bought Pampered Chef like 33 years ago, and I still have my first 3 Pampered Chef items, which was a medium round pizza stone, a garlic press, and a pizza cutter. And I still have them 33 years later. So you buy it once and you use it forever. Oh, look at those. Those are caramelizing up really nice. Move them around, get those nice and flat. Don't keep them on top of each other because they'll sweat. There. Let's move that one over. Oh, look at that one. These are beautiful. Okay, if they don't flip, then just flip them yourself. You want them nice and caramelized, because the caramelization brings another flavor to your food. And there we go. All right. Come on, flip over, flip over. All right. Yummy, yummy. All right, they are, let's see. They are pricey, but they are, I'm a former rep, says Moman. Oh, nice. Not me. What is Pamper? Okay. All right. Oops. I almost got you awesome there. All right. So some people don't know what Pampered Chef is, but Quarantina says she knows it's 9 out of 10. Aiden knows it 100%. He wish he had it over in the UK. Nana says 8. Kelly West says 2. She doesn't know too much about Pampered Chef. Oh my God, I'm out of the dill mix, and I use this to sell Pampered Chef. Well, you can purchase it. I do have the dill mix. The link is in my profile if you want to order it there. It is awesome. I do use the dill mix in cucumber recipes on that. Yeah, they do have a lot of seasonings. I don't think I have the dill one in the smaller containers that come out. Pampered Chef has a Taste Buds, which is a subscription service, and you get 3 different new seasonings every month to try out. And the seasonings, the packets are pretty nice. Like here, I got this Jamaican jerk. I love this stuff. And this is like 1.4 ounces, but like this one here is 2.4. So it's almost half the amount in this one is in here. So you can taste it, and they give you 3 recipes to go with the Taste Buds. It's just another way of getting something different to your dinner table. All right. Oh, these are doing really nice. A couple more seconds, and we'll get these done. All right. And you can see how nice my pan is nicely. It's not brown. It's not sticking anywhere. It's just beautiful. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. And this is a saute and steamer pan. It not only comes with the removable handle that you could take off, but it also comes with a steamer and a lid. So it comes with a steamer basket, so you can use it as a steamer, and it also comes with a lid. You can put the lid on there too. All right. There. All right. I think this is all done. We can put this on our plate. Let me put that down. I gotta smush over my peppers or my mushrooms and put them on the other side. These mushrooms are phenomenal looking. See the plate right back there? We're gonna get this and put that over there. All right. I Again, my pan is relatively clean. We're gonna put this down to medium heat, and we're gonna be using our sliced steakum sandwiches. Now, we like this brand the best. I grew up in Pennsylvania. My mother made these quite often. I'm gonna turn this pan off for a second because I don't want my pan to get too hot. I know it's super hot right now, but we're gonna open this up, and this is what steakums looks like. I need a pair of scissors. All right, this is where the magic comes in. Now that we got our veggies, and if you don't like any of those veggies, just leave them out. But we like mushrooms, peppers, and onions on them. And they come like 2 little steaks per slice, and we have 6 of them in here. So let's get one. You may have to do these a few at a time. And they will shrivel up, and we'll put them off to the side. There's one, there's two. And you see how quick this is shriveling up? We don't want to overcook them, so we're going to put them off to the side. And I need to probably put my, oops, is it on? No. There we go. On medium heat. You see how quick they cook up. It does have a lot of grease in it, so you may want to get a towel and get that grease off. Once they flip them over, you can put them off to the side and add another one in. And again, this is minute steaks because it only really takes a minute for it to cook up. And we got 4, we got 2 more to go. All right. And again, this is steakums. It takes about a minute to cook up these steaks. It's 100% beef. It is great. 1 cooked portion, which is one of these things here, is 100 calories, 9 grams of fat, 5 grams of protein. All right. Here. And it does break apart. If you want it chipped, then you can chop this up, but we're just going to keep it off to the side. And again, I have a lot of grease in here, so what I'm going to do is get a paper towel. And we're going to wipe that grease out because you don't want it to splatter. You don't want all that grease in your food anyway. So just get your paper towel with your tongs and mop up that grease because you don't really want that in your food. Yeah, just mop it right up. All right. And you can put this, instead of putting it down the drain, we're going to put it right into the garbage. All right. See that? Just put it right in the garbage. All right, and I have it down on medium heat. I'm going to raise it up just a little bit. Flip this one over, and it's going to get nice and brown. This one's brown over here. And we're going to add in the next 2. There you go. All right, let me see. I'm behind on comments. Okay, got that. You never had this before? This is really good. Where do you buy from? The link is in my profile. You can see the catalog in there and the link for the summer mystery show. That's what steak meat called? Yeah, steakums. I use this for, yeah, we're doing Philadelphia cheesesteaks, but I don't have bread for them. You've seen them in Walmart. You can buy them at Walmart. That's a good idea. Paper towel, wipe it out. Yeah, that wipes out great. All right, let's put that over there. You can see still getting a lot of grease. So we're going to put our last one in. We have 6 of these steaks here. And I got the stuff down here. And that's it. So this is a little bit different for my Weight Watcher journey, but it will work because I'm going to use my Olay tortillas, and I'll probably make a quesadilla on mine, and my mom will put hers on bread. Okay, but you can see the grease on there. We're going to get another paper towel and wipe that up. I don't want it firing back on me, so just get your paper towel and gently put it in and absorb that. If you want, you can lean it over a little bit, and hopefully it all comes down to one side. But if it doesn't roll down, then just roll this around and get it all out, because you really don't need to eat that fat. This is the stuff that clogs your arteries. Okay, I may have to get another paper towel. And you can get these a little bit browner, like this brown right here. Red. Don't eat it when it's red. Either when it's nicely cooked up. Again, the caramelization does give it a little more flavor, but you don't want to overcook it. All right, that's all. That one's done. All right, this one still needs a little bit more. Flip it over. And I want to get all that grease up over there. So my third one, third towel, put that in there and wipe it down. And you see nothing sticking to my pan. I love this pan. Between this one and the 12-inch skillet, you can do all dinners in here. I like doing the Tuscan chicken in this pan because it can go from my stove here into my oven. I take that handle off and I go back into my oven and pick it up with a nice cool handle. Because how many times have you picked up gone into a stove and you put that hot pan on your stove and then you get burnt because you touched that handle? This one you can take the handle off, put it inside your stove, and it comes out nice and cool. There we go. Your handle comes out nice and cool. All right, this is nice. This is really nice. I think we got it all. I think I got a lot of it mopped up, all that grease, because I don't want to eat that. And so we're saving some calories and some points, okay, by getting those off. All right, turn off my stove for a second. I'm going to get this meat and we're going to put it on another plate. Got it. Oh, you know what we forgot? I have this off. I'm gonna have to flip you around because we need to shred up some cheese, y'all. I was talking and we made the steakums, we made the veggies, but we haven't done up the cheese, y'all. So I need to shred up some cheese for us. And let's drink up some water. What are y'all drinking right now? Drink up some water. Oh, that's delicious. All right. I don't think I need my knives anymore. But I do need to scoot you back so that we can do up our cheese. Okay, cheese. All right. Found it. Stop looking, everyone. Stop looking. We're going to get that. I'm going to cut my cheese up. Now, I don't buy the cheese that's already shredded because it has a lot of fillers in it. And if you want a better price, just buy the cheese by the block. Y'all, and get your own shredder out. Open this off. This is only a cover to keep this because these are really super sharp. It does come with a cover, but since I'm using a brand new block, I'm going to leave it the way it is. And I'm going to get another mat out. These Pampered Chef mats are a lifesaver because I can shred right on here and put it together. So we are going to shred our cheese. Just get it and shred right down. And I need about an ounce of cheese per sandwich or so. All right, when it gets to a little V, you're going to turn it around and just do the other side, just so it's even. Yeah. All right, we might be doing an ounce and a half per person. There we go. Got it. There. And all I used up, this is a 8-ounce block, half of it. So yeah, I use a little over 2 ounces of it. All right, we're going to put this back in the refrigerator. One thing, when you put it back in the refrigerator, you can get a rubber band and put this on the rubber band so it doesn't dry out up here. So get yourself a nice little rubber band. Let me see if I got one. Hopefully this rubber band is going to work. And just put the rubber band like that so it doesn't dry it out. I got to put this one over here. There. Like that. Put that back in the refrigerator. And now we're going to season our meat and everything else. Our meat's really nicely done here. Let's get a plate. We can put salt and pepper on here, but we'll do it as we build it. I'm going to show you 2 different ways of doing this. So we have our meat done, we have our cheese and our veggies on the other plate. I'm going to get another towel and just wipe out this middle right here. There you go. And that way. Look, I have a piece of meat right here. Get that out. Get it out of the way. And, all right, so my pan is nicely cleaned up. Now this is where you're gonna build the rest of your sandwich, and I'm gonna use an extreme tortilla because I'm doing a steak sandwich or burrito or quesadilla. You're just gonna put that on. I'm gonna get my stove nice and hot, and we're gonna add our food on here. So I'm gonna add in, well, let's put a little cheese on the bottom here. There, just a little amount. I'm gonna add in my 2 of these. That's more than enough. And then we're gonna add in some peppers. Nice peppers. Let's add a little more over on this side. One more green one. Some mushrooms. There. This is gonna be beautiful. Now I'm gonna knead this with a knife and a fork, okay? And I'm gonna add some onions right on top. There we go. There. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Now with my mom's, she wants hers on bread, so we're gonna put it on bread. While that heats up, the cheese is nicely melting. Oh, one thing, I'm gonna put some salt and pepper on this, because remember, we didn't season it. And if you want to season it with anything, you go right ahead. Now, we like to dip ours in some marinara sauce or have some ketchup with our steakums, but this is a steakum quesadilla right now. All right, and I'm gonna turn this down a little bit lower. And then you get my bread out from my mom's, and we'll put hers right here. And I'm not looking at your comments because we are cooking with fire, all right? And I don't want it to get messed up. Now my mom's only gonna do one slice of meat on hers, I do believe. All right, there you go. And we're gonna put the 1 slice of meat on there because she's a little more pickier than I. I'll put 1.5. She's probably going to eat half of this. All right, we're going to put some cheese on hers. A little cheese there. I'm going to put some more cheese on this side. She's a cheesy person, so she likes a lot of cheese. Okay. And then I'll put some onions. Right there, there. Doesn't matter if they go on top or bottom. And then I'm going to put this in my, my air fryer, and I'm going to toast this thing up. There. And hers, I probably should cut up some of these mushrooms a little bit more. There, and some green onions, green peppers. Green peppers for her. She's not a big veggie fan, but there we go. All right. One more red one. Let's get a small one. Small one, Alexis. There we go. All right, so we got that. We're gonna season it, salt and pepper. And pepper. All right, and this is gonna go in my air fryer, and then we'll put it together. Just for a few minutes, all right? So that's in my air fryer, 3 minutes or 400 degrees. Now this is going to be done because I know it's nice and toasty brown. Almost toasty brown. You can probably put it up a little bit higher. And I did not put any oil on the bottom of this, but you can see on the inside. Let's put a little more pepper right there so you can see it coming out. One more mushroom right there so you can see it, because visualization is everything. All right. Let's put that down. Just hold it until it actually fuses together. We can even put a little more cheese right in here so it does melt and it stays right on. There you go. So what do you like on your steakum sandwiches? This is a beautiful steakum sandwich. Right there, it's nicely melting. And let me flip you over and say hello to everyone. All right, hold on a second. And more flip camera. Oh, I can never figure out where the flippy is. Flip camera. Mirror my image. And I'll show you who I am. Hey, it's Alexis. How are you doing, everyone? So it has enough salt with the cheese. It does have enough salt with the cheese, but I like a little salt on it. It wasn't a whole lot of salt. It has enough salt with that, and also the steakums has a lot of salt in it. But if you add your own salt, it's better than having it in something. I use tape. I don't know. Good tape. Good tips. Okay, thank you. Coffee. Oh, you're drinking coffee. Pam and Kim are drinking coffee. Soak up that paper is a good idea. Yeah, with the paper towel, soak up that grease. No matter if even it's ground beef or any type of ground thing, get that fat out of there. Yeah, we're gonna toast that bread just lightly there, Aiden. I'm trying to get you. My tripod doesn't want to stay up. Aiden's drooling here. There she is. Hey, here I am. So you can leave the salt off and just do it the way you have it, but I just like a little bit of on there. Let's get a plate and we're gonna plate this up. I'm gonna see if I can flip that sandwich over first. Let me clean up my area because I got too much stuff here. The bread. And I have a lot, I still have meat and stuff left over, so I can make one later on or tomorrow, or I can do even an omelet tomorrow using the meat and the peppers and onions and mushrooms. So let's put this back over here. There. Because I have too much stuff on my little tiny countertop here. Again, my name is Alexis. I'm an independent consultant for Pampered Chef. All the stuff you see here is available for sale. We are going to flip this over because it's nice and brown. Betcha. Oh, yeah, it's nice. I'm going to do that just a little bit. And I'm going to go check on my, in the air fryer. You love my hair? It's nice and long. It's a natural color. And I have it all twisted back. And I got to go to work for 5 o'clock tonight. Or brunch, there you go. We'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we can do an egg on an omelet with the same ingredients. But I got to work tonight 5 to 9, and then tomorrow from 10:30 till 4. All right. So let me turn this stove off and go get my mom's out of the air fryer. Let's flip this over. There it is. It's off. Let me see if I can flip it back over. It's under enhance. I flip camera. Mirror my image. Hopefully we have it on the right side now. And I got that one I flipped over, and I'm gonna go get the other one. Okay. So I don't want my mom's to get too crunchy because she has a problem with crunchiness on here. So this one is great. There we go, nicely done up. Just put that there. I gotta put this down and transfer it to a plate. Ooh. Right, I did it right wrong side up. But anyway, there's my mom's and that's hers. And I'm gonna slice this baby using a tomato knife because it's serrated. I can cut bread with this better. And there, and she can reheat this up too because sometimes she's not as hungry when I'm hungry. So I'll show you what it looks like. There we go. And there's the one with the bread. All right, and again, she can toast this up on her own if she wants. And then mine is all done. We have that off, and I'm going to transfer this onto my plate. Oh yeah, look at this. Now this is what I call a great quesadilla. It has everything in the inside. It's a steak quesadilla, but you can do it as a submarine sandwich, a quesadilla like this, or even a burrito. All right, so pretty easy, pretty simple. This is gonna fill me up. I'm gonna be a happy camper. So that's it for right now. Hopefully I can take a picture before I eat this because sometimes I don't take pictures and then I don't have them. And I'm like, oops, missed that one, missed that opportunity. So thanks for coming in, everybody, and spending a little bit of your time. Thank you for following, and I'll see you all next time when I go live. Thanks for coming in. Bye.